All right, we're gonna talk about the Insta 360 Go 2. Did a full review video on this camera. Now it's time to update you, show you probably some little tweaks in the settings to make you get the best video quality possible. This camera is slowly being released. I mean, it's been on back order for such a long time, especially on B&H Photo and Amazon and so forth, but I have links down below where you can get this camera right now. So if you wanna see some ultimate video footage from this camera, check out that video right here. But first off, let's talk about some of the settings. So Insta 360 did a recent firmware on the Go 2 allowing for 24 frames per second, but that's not the only thing you need to know. You also need to know that you should be shooting in pro video mode. So really quick before we start talking about pro video mode, first off, you wanna know how the buttons work. So you use the right clear white button to cycle through all of the shooting modes and then eventually get to your settings. Once you get to the settings, hit the record button, and then that's basically your selection button. You can change all the settings basically under the settings tab. But if you want to change specific settings under specific shooting modes, then you want to go to the shooting mode by cycling through those options while using that white button. Go to the pro video mode, which will allow you to record in the highest bitrate possible and at 24 frames per second. Pro video mode also allows you to record in both widescreen and vertical, unlike the other video mode, which doesn't let you do that. You also get the best stabilization in pro video mode too. Now we're gonna talk about how you can mount the Go 2 in so many different ways. First off, I do wanna talk about the magnetic pendant. This thing is basically a magnet that hangs around your neck. For those of you who have a pacemaker, stay away from this because this can interrupt with that pacemaker. It is a very strong magnet. So the back of the Go 2 is magnetic, so it will snap right into place, even if you put it under your shirt. And this allows you to get those cool POV shots. So for example, I ride an electric scooter, an electric unicycle, and I wanna get that complete wide shot of what it's like to be me on a unicycle. I want to give my audience a more immersive experience, and plus sometimes I want to show my hands being in the shot too and showing people how I balance. So that's a great POV option right here. Use that magnetic pendant to get that immersive experience for your audience. Next up is the hat or helmet mount. This is really important because if you want to get another type of POV shot, whether it is facing out or facing in on your subject's face, this is the optimum, again with that word optimum, this is the ultimate little mount because it's also magnetic and it just clips onto either your visor on your helmet or on your hat. So as you can see here, I have my pal Jim riding his electric unicycle and I use this mount to get that shot of him. And last but not least, we have the Flexi mount, or the Flexi sticky mount that I like to call it. It basically has a sticky back which never loses its stickiness unless it gets very dusty. And if that's the case, all you have to do is just wash it in your sink, rub out all of the dust while it's still wet, and just let it dry for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then it's ready to go to be sticky again. But remember, do not wipe it dry, otherwise remnants on your towel will actually stick onto the back and then it'll stop being sticky again. So make sure you let it dry. It also has a magnetic back which allows you to tilt it forward, back, left, right, and you can really get some great angles here, especially if you're featuring a product. So for example, I'm collaborating with an electric scooter company called Varla, and I was able to stick this onto the deck of the scooter to show how the brakes and the suspension work. You can see that footage right here and how good it actually looks. Now, one more thing I do want to add is shooting in log. Shooting in log on the Go 2 is just okay. You will pick up more noise in the blacks, so just remember about that. And if you know how to color grade, you can basically get rid of a lot of that noise. But most of the time, I myself do shoot in log because sometimes I feel like I get more dynamic range out of this. But for most people, you probably want to shoot in the regular neutral or even vivid modes to get those colors to pop more. So I just wanted to make this quick video to show you some uses of the Go 2. And yeah, if you like this video, please let me know in the comments and give it a like. And if you haven't already, you know what to do. Subscribe to the video. I promise you guys, I'm gonna start uploading a lot more. I have a really big collaboration with MSI coming out. It's gonna be a huge giveaway, so please stay tuned for that video because it's coming out, it's gonna be big, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. But that's not the only thing that you know. But that's not the only thing that you need. So as you can see here, I have my pal Jim riding his electric unicycle.